Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and His only begotten Son, called Layim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who root and teach well, Wa Barakatham, unto the hopeful elect. Alright, now today through the Spirit is going to be a quick lesson touching on walking the Spirit, man. Alright, because I happened to tune in to a lesson made by Elder Apostle Rakah, and also a brother in Chicago who went into situations you have amongst brothers in different camps. How basically you have brothers that holding grudges against each other and then causing strife and different things like that, man. And basically I just wanted to make a quick little lesson on that. Like you got to be in the Spirit, man, because that's not of the Spirit, having grudges or causing strife amongst your brother. We all make up the body of Yahweh Shai. If one body part is all off, then it's affecting the rest of the body. And that's definitely not in tune with the Spirit. And I'm a younger brother in the truth, and it's been brothers like that who came. I'm a part of a camp. And it's been brothers who they came in and they came with that strife stuff, and the Lord knocked them out pretty quick. I'm talking brothers that didn't even last a year, because the Lord is just not dealing with that, man. And that's not of the Spirit, having issues and having problems with a brother. If it wasn't so, then the Lord had made the statement, you can't even come to the altar to worship if you got a problem with your brother. It said fix that problem with your brother first, then come to me. Then start making videos and do different things. Because that's like the second commandment. You're supposed to love your brother. Alright? You're supposed to love your brother. Okay? And that's not love right there. You having hate towards him. He do something, now you just automatically just like, have that grudge and you all strife towards him, man. That's not of the Spirit, man. You shouldn't even look at your brother that way. It's kind of like your actual siblings. You in the world, you'll probably get into it or have something going on with your brother, but you didn't just make it to the point where, I hate my brother, man. Fuck this dude. I hate this dude. I'll kill this dude. Nothing like that. Y'all will have y'all little issues, but y'all eventually just talk it out. But as coming into this ministry, see, you would do that back then when you was in the world, but now we're in this ministry. You're supposed to be in tune with the Spirit, and the Spirit, if you was in tune with the Spirit, you'll fix that issue with that brother. It's ASAP, man. Because it's too many, it's too much. We got all these, as the brother was going into, we got all these enemies, and we in war, spiritual war right now, and you trying to have issues with your fellow soldier, your fellow brother, who laboring and pursuing and pushing with you. Y'all on the same team, We all trying to attain salvation. We all building up the spiritual house, So you can't be all having issues. That's how teams lose games when players can't get along with each other. And if you got an issue with a brother, resolve that, man. Be in the Spirit, man. That's not in the Spirit, man. That's not being spiritually minded. Because you got to understand that the Lord controls everything and the Lord speaks through his men. So guess what? If you get rebuked harshly, that was the Spirit of the Lord that had that happen. So all you do is you be in the Spirit and you look at it spiritually, and you take that rebuke and you fix yourself, check yourself. And sometimes, guess what? It can even be a time where a brother might not be completely right on a rebuke, but guess what? That was a test from the Lord. Because the Lord is testing us. It says, "Now come to follow me, prepare that soul for temptation." So you might have a time period where a brother might not be completely right on something, but guess what? That's the Lord testing you to see. How you gonna react to that? Are you gonna hate your brother? Are you gonna pull him to the side and talk to him, let him know, hey man, you was kind of wrong with this and this, yada yada yada. And talk it out. As men, that's really what men do. Women hold shit in and they run from their issues or problems, and then the problem build up and fester into something even worse. That's the spirit of a woman. But as us coming to the truth, the scripture says, show yourselves men. So when you have an issue with somebody, you go and you resolve the issue. Because 100 times out of 100, actually no, 144 times out of 144 times, man, if you talk it out with that brother, it's gonna get resolved, man. All right, because nothing is so big to where You just can't ever you guys gotta hate your brother, man. And if you are, that's the spirit of Satan. That's an adverse spirit on you. That's a demon on you, making you hate your own brother. Because nothing somebody do could be that serious to the point where you just have that hatred towards them that much, you know. And the scriptures say we're supposed to forgive those because we want to be forgiven. We've done stuff that you know, if you look at it from our sense, like, damn, the Lord really forgiving us for this? Lord willing, you know, if we be of the elect, He's gonna forgive us for the shit we done. Because we don't even know all the shit we've done. We've done shit that's pretty much worse than some shit we probably could do to the person did to you. And the Lord, if we endure to the end, the Lord will forgive us for that. So if you want to have mercy shown to you, you got to show mercy, man. And you also got to understand that we still in the flesh. So guess what? A spirit can hop on a brother. He might actually slip up and say something. But guess what? If you pull him to the side, you know, we all in tune with the spirit. That brother will be like, "Oh, my bad, man. Salakia, man. You know, I was wrong." And yada yada yada. Y'all talk it out, and it's resolved, man. You know, it's easy as that. That's how men handle things, man. All right, but a lot of Jake, you bring that worldly, that feminine ass spirit into the truth, man. You can't bring that into the truth, man. Lord said we gotta become men now. Men. You was a child once. You spake as a child. When you come into His truth, you become a man. That's that kid shit. You know, wanting to you feel like you gotta rebuttal or you gotta come back or somebody or something. You know, always gotta act hard or act, you know, do all that. That's that effeminate shit, man. You know, thinking you gotta try and every time somebody say something to you, you gotta just like, you gotta say something back that's worse, or you know, like that. That's that feminine, you know, wicked ass spirit, man, that we had in the world. We gotta be in tune with the spirit. That's not in tune with the spirit. Hating your brother, having issue with your brother. You shouldn't even no matter what your brother do to you, you shouldn't be to the point. Cause I've had brothers do things to me that was effed up. You know, the Lord had, you know, this dude right here isn't laboring no more for the Lord. He fell out, but you know, this brother did some stuff, man. But I never looked at him in no sense where I was like, I hate my brother, and then I forgave him for it. You know, you know, he did what he did. He said what he said and all that stuff. And it was really because, you know, it's really that damn Yayin. You know, he had some Yayin, but he did some messed up stuff. And another brother actually said something to him, and he got into it with that brother. But even when those things happened, I still didn't look at him like, oh, I got hatred towards you or nothing. I forgave him for it. Talked it out with him. I was like, hey man, that's disrespectful. You don't talk to people like that, man. And I told him that. That's that. And we settled it right then and there when he said it. You know, not everybody might not be like that, but you know, this Lord I kind of already had that spirit when I was in the world. I'll kind of tackle an issue when it happened. So he said when he said some messed up stuff, and I said, hey man, you don't talk to somebody like that. It's disrespectful. He was like, how is it disrespectful? I was like, you just don't talk to somebody like that, man. Talking like he's alright, whatever, bro. And then it was that, and I threw that behind me. You know, and that's how we have to be. You should never have no hateful eye towards your brother. That's unacceptable, man. It's one of the first That's one of the first commandments. You know, and the most important ones too. And the scriptures also say, how can you say you love me, but you can't even love your brother that's right next to you? You know, and also a scripture a lot of brothers like to bring out. You know, we all are. You know, Yahweh Shah looks at us an extension of Him. You know, if you do something to one of us, like one of his little ones, we little ones right now. If you do something to one of his servants, because we servants of Yahweh Shah, if you do something to him, something to us, then you doing something to him. So guess what? If that brother happens to be of the elect, and you know, having hate towards him and you strifing with him, then you doing that to Yahweh Shah. That's how you gotta. Every time you talk to a brother and you do stuff with a brother, you gotta understand that you gotta look at him like Yahweh Shah. You know, would I treat Yahweh Shah like this? Would I treat my Lord like this? You gotta have that type of respect for brothers. And if you have that kind of respect, that'll eliminate a lot of stuff you saying, like a lot of strifing and stuff, because you'll be like, you wouldn't do that to Yahweh Shah. You know, you wouldn't, like, you know how you have strife, you ain't gonna be trying to argue and do all that evil shit towards Yahweh Shah, because you would be scared to. But you gotta have that type of reverence towards your brother, that type of respect towards your brother. This man could be of the elect that you out here teaching his word with. You know? So you got to look at it like that. And withhold yourself to that standard. And also, another thing you got to realize too is the Lord speaks through his men. So a lot of stuff the Spirit has to happen. Like you might get rebuked harshly over something that you think ain't that bad, but guess what? You got to lean to your own understanding. Because guess what? The Lord might didn't like what the hell you did. It might not seem bad to you, but the Lord looked at that shit, it was hot. So he put that heavy, hot spirit on that brother to rebuke you. And you just got to take it, man. Take it, man, and be corrected by it. That rebuke is like a cleansing fire. We need it. We in the flesh. We got to grow, man. So in order to grow, you're going to get rebuked. And sometimes it's going to be harsh rebukes. You know? Lord might put it on somebody's spirit. It might not even be a brother that's a part of your camp or something. You might be watching a lesson, and you'll think like the Lord speak through his men, and you'll be cut up in the spirit. That was the Lord had you watch that lesson because the Lord had it set up where you was going to get rebuked about something. And that's happened to me plenty of times. You'll be cut in the spirit watching somebody listen. You'll be like, let me examine myself on that, man. Because the Lord wasn't very happy about that. You know? But that's the point I wanted to touch on, man. You know, be in tune with the spirit. Walk in the spirit. That's what I was naming. Walk in the spirit, man. That's not being spiritually minded. That's being carnal. A brother say something to you, you just get your feelings hurt. You all hurt. Like a woman. And then you don't even want to talk about it. You don't even let them know that, hey, man, it kind of offended me, dude. You know, you ain't got to be disrespectful about it. You can just pull the brother to the side. Hey, brother, man, you know what you said earlier, it kind of struck me wrong, you know. I ain't like that. And you're like, oh, my bad, bro. Salakia, man, you know. And that's just, it was something simple as that. But you got Jake who want to hold the grudge. Then they'll go around talking to other brothers, trying to create strife and create enemies and do different stuff. Put the demon that's on you, you want to have the demon hop on other people. Because we in the flesh, and, you know, sometimes a brother might fuck up. A demon hop on him, he might say some shit that's fucked up. You know, but if you be in the spirit and you talk to him about it, guess what? Brother like, man, yeah, that was wrong, man. Salakia, man. Boom, it's settled that fast. Because sometimes we in the flesh, we fuck up. Sometimes you don't recognize you did something messed up, man. It takes somebody else to tell you. Okay? But anyways, that's the point, man. Lord will. This was edifying. I'm going to end it off by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Till next time, Shalom.